Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's morning for me. It's SlyGumbi here. I just rolled out of bed a couple hours ago. We finished a 24-hour stream for the launch of Titanfall 2, and Swatowski and I made it the entire 24 hours. And just at the 24-hour mark, I was able to hit rank 50. It's definitely a grind. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. We had a lot of fun, but the last 6 hours were definitely a grind. And he hit it. God, he hit rank 50. 23 hours. It took me a little longer. There's a couple tips and tricks that we figured out the last 12 hours of it on how to level quicker. And I just wanted to create a quick video really quick just to showcase it, to brag. Here I am at Generation 2. And just to point out, we were kind of curious because I played Titanfall 1 and didn't know. So like a Titanfall 1, if you regen, you got a multiplier towards your next 1 through 50 for experience, and you can level up quicker. I still got to figure out how that works here because it's not experience based. It's this new merit system. You earn merits at the end of every match. You get a match completion merit, you get a victory merit, or if you escape on your ship, you get a merit. If you do well, you get a good performance merit. If you level up a gun or a Titan weapon or a Titan or your faction, you get a merit. It looks like here I am, level 1, Gen 2, in the upper right hand corner. I require 3 merits to level up. When we were at the end game, I don't know when it changes, but when I was at rank 49 through the 40s, through the 30s, it required 10 merits each to level up. So what we found was using some of the guns. I don't know if I can show you here. Let's go in to guns. So like the R201 carbine, if you look at the bottom of it, when I highlight it, it disappears. But at the bottom where it says G2.3, there's 10 dashes. So as I've ranked it up, it requires 10 merits to level up. New guns require less. So the G2A5 that I've highlighted currently requires 3 because it's not leveled up as much. So what we were doing is we would basically, to power level through the last 6 hours to go, I mean, we basically from rank 30 to 50 we did in probably 6 to 8 hours, and we were using new items. So we would level everything up to level 10. If we go down to submachine guns, all these guys are not level 10, level 5. All these guys we leveled to level 5. Once we got to level 5, it became 10 merits to level up. So we would stop at 5. Same thing with the Titans. We did shotguns level 5. That guy got level 6. I did really, really well in my last match with that and went up 2 ranks. But it would take us about 2 to 3 missions of attrition. Attrition was the fastest game mode. We would also throw in some bounty hunter. It takes a little bit longer. Hardpoint takes longer. Attrition was the fastest way, and since it's based on merits, we wanted to get the victory and the completion and the good performance. That's 3 guaranteed every time, for us at least. And then whatever we could pull off with the guns. Obviously, if you do really well with the gun, you could level it 2 to 3 times in a match. A faction, you always wanted to keep your factions down. You could find your factions under comms over at factions, and see these guys are all G2 and 5. After 5, they go to G2. So you got that to help power level. Yeah, it's just a good solid time. The yellow camo that I'm rocking in the background on the Titan, my pilot, those are all the Gen 2 golds. Here. Something to note, these guys right here, when you regen, they all relock. So level 10, level 20, level 30, 40, and so forth, level 50. Those all relock. You gotta unlock those every time. You can't spend credits to unlock those. These are all what happens when you level up Generation 2.25, Generation 3, Generation 3.25, and so forth, all the way to Gen 11, which is the final gen. And it's a black camo. You guys can these on your own. Other camos though, so camos you get for what you do in game, achieve 100 pilot kills. That carries over when you regen. 500 pilot kills. All of your other camos will stay with you when you regen, so you don't have to work towards those again. The only things that do reset when you regen is items that you have not purchased with credits. Assault rifles right here is a good example. So if we go into the assault rifles, my hemlock is locked again. I have to wait until I'm level 13. However, the G2A5 and the V47 flatline assault rifles are unlocked. I used credits to unlock those on my last time through, so they are permanently unlocked forever. Now, had I not used credits, they would still be locked, and I would have to get to the appropriate level to use those weapons. Something also to note, whatever level you get your gun to, so this is a Gen 2 G2A5, this is a level 10, those all stay the same. They don't reset to 0 when you regen. So I could go back to, like, say, my R201 carbine Gen 2.3, go into it, and since I've earned and unlocked all these things, I don't have to unlock those again. So I still have all of my attachments, my perks that go along with it, all that stuff's available. There's also a counter that when you hit regen on your gun, or Gen 2 of your weapons, you can add your kill counter to it. And it's actually pretty clean. In other games, like the last couple Call of Duties, it's been like this little engraved emblem on the side of your gun. It's hard to read. This actually, if you look at the gun towards the barrel, you'll see, let me wait for it, there you go, turn it back on, it adds it to it. So as you're aiming down sights or running with it, you get this very big, clean, blue LED screen that shows you your kill counter. It's pretty sick. Other than that, same thing. All your weapon camos for that gun stay. Your level, since obviously it doesn't reset the levels, your level skins stay the same. All of your kills, your killing sprees, all that stuff stays. Pretty much the only thing that resets when you regen is your level requirement, abilities, characters, and guns. But what you have done with the guns do not. I think it's the same for the Titans. Let's swing over there, check that out. Yeah, so Titans, again, unlocks level 7, level 11, level 15. They are still locked. I did not purchase them with credits. Obviously, they're super, super cheap. I could just purchase them all right now. NORTHSTAR, he's obviously Gen. He's got his yellow Gen camo. All of his Titan kits are still unlocked. All of these are still unlocked. The Titanfall kits are still unlocked. So just the weapons and the Titans that require level requirements are locked. But everything you've done to them, especially when you get to it, if I go back to the weapons, my hemlock is still a level 10, even though it's locked. So once I get to level 13 on my pilot, I'll be able to use the hemlock again and continue right where I left off. Or I could spend 100 credits and unlock it now. Let's see, what else was there to point out? Boosts. Boosts all reset. Obviously I hit rank 50, so I had all of these unlocked. Looks like you can purchase them also with credits. These are something that were quite fun, actually. I didn't use all of them, and some of them are super, super cool looking, like the phase rewind. I really wanted to try out, didn't get a chance to. We were half zombies, half giggling schoolgirls in the last couple hours, just grinding mission. I mean, we weren't even putting weapon camos, we weren't even putting attachments. We were just queuing up attrition match, then a bounty hunt just to change it up, then back to attrition. This was another cool one. If you've seen me play, if you were part of the 24-hour stream, the hologram, in my opinion, is the most powerful Titan ability for you as a pilot. Obviously, I'm going to butcher the knife that shows through walls. I can't remember what it's called. That's another one of my favorites. That's huge for you and your team and friends. But for me, I can clear out areas, I can find Titans, I control other players. The hologram is my favorite toy in the world. And I need to sit down with somebody and do some perspective looking at it, because in my opinion, they have the hologram so close to a real pilot that you can trick anybody. I have yet to see anybody ignore it. And I think it has to do with the time to kill is so quick in the game. You can't really risk not shooting at it. Now I really want to look at somebody else's perspective. I know I'm getting off topic about the regen. I'll make some videos on some of this stuff. I want to make a highlight video on what I do with the hologram. But I want to see what the other players see. I want to see if they, because on my screen when I shoot it out, it's got kind of like a glittery trail behind it. Now if it does that on other people's screens, there's a clear telltale that it's a hologram, and I think maybe the community will start to learn that, or they'll make some changes to it once people start abusing it the way that I abuse it. I don't think it's game breaking, but it's a crap load of fun, dude. I giggle like a schoolgirl. I've got some pretty retarded laughs when I make people do things. It's a blast. I love hologram. But moving on. So boosts reset. Boost reset. What else resets? Let's go back to factions really quick. So all your factions reset as well. They have level requirements. You can choose to unlock them. They also regen. They go to 5 and then they regen, or Gen 2 after that. And you can start over. He takes 2 to level. At level 5, they take 5 to level. Let's see. Patches. Your patches and banners stay. Everything you've unlocked stay. This is something I haven't really figured out yet. We were just burning through it. But obviously, if you look at this guy, Into the Void gold, it's got like this gold shimmer to it. There's another variant of it over here that has fire. There's another variant that's just the regular. I don't know what depicts the differences, if they're just random when you get them. But I've got multiples that have the 3 different stuff. There's also some that have almost like a rainbow shimmer to them. Or maybe they're gold. What is this guy? Prism. It's rainbow. So there's some cool stuff I haven't figured out yet. I haven't really spent some time. But I'll probably be making a handful of other videos looking at some of these things. The shotguns. Shotguns are also a lot of blast too. You'd think that they're not. When you get in some matches where everybody sits on top of roofs and shoots long range, they're a little bit harder to use. For the most part, fuck, dude, the shotguns were a blast. We had a blast with the shotguns. But I'm not gonna ramble anymore. This was supposed to be super, super quick. Just wanted to point out and brag. We hit Gen 2 in 24 hours. The last 8 hours, we realized how to really utilize the merit system. So we can do it faster than that. I'm hoping that they carry over some form of increased merit gain or a reduced amount of merits required to level, just like in Titanfall 1, so you can level and regen faster as you keep playing. If not, it's going to be a grind, man. In my opinion, we could get most prestiges done in Call of Duties in like 8 hours. This was rough. This was a grind. But I'll let you know when I hit Gen 3, more final thoughts on that, what I learned. We'll bring some more videos out about some highlight reels on how I use different abilities, some of the guns, some highlight reels on those as well. I know a lot of people like to trash talk certain things and see those are garbage. I will make videos on all of those if they say they're garbage, and I will show you how to use them and how I troll people with them. Grenade launchers, in my opinion, are very difficult for myself to use, so I will be doing a lot of those probably the next gen just to figure out the benefits, how to use them, what's better, how to troll people with them and whatnot. Or if I absolutely am complete trash, I'll just make a fail video. That works too. But that said, there's probably other things. If you got questions, leave them in the comments below. I will be making some more videos. We stream, me and my boys. Anybody else that wants to play, I stream every night, pretty much 8 p.m. Pacific time, usually till 2 or 3 in the morning, sometimes even longer. It's not uncommon that I'll pull an 18-hour stream. 24-hour streams are becoming common again. If you want to play, if you want to goof off, I'm not that try-hard. I have to win. There's really not a ranking system in the game at the moment anyways. It's just a good, wholesome, fun, fast-paced shooter. Lots of orgasmic aha moments. So if you ever want to check out the stream, get some laughs in, or you want to join, run around, kill people, check us out on Twitch under SlyGumbi. I think the link is somewhere on my YouTube. Yeah, so go out there and kill it. Peace.